everyone. Welcome to Arteagan Daily Bread, your spiritual board meeting for Wednesday, May 27th, 2020. I am your Madame President of the Arteagan, Natalee, spelled Natalee. I hereby officially call this meeting to order. Okay, my loves, this is actually just going to be a tarot reading on the download that I got. This day totally took a interestingly strange turn, and I took this epically long nap. It's interesting. The exhaustion I felt was for a special energy healing reading. It's on Patreon. It's she told me I was guided. It was specifically for my patrons, so it's up there. And then dreaming in my sleep in that epic nap, I have your download for today. Okay, so the synchronicities. Okay, your download, there was a lot, and all I can remember is the strongest, because I was laying down, and here it is. And here's the interesting thing, is I've seen this before. She's shown me this vision, and the way it felt, a whole other experience. And there's a little bit of a difference. So I've seen and I've channeled before, I think last year, turning the wheel, where you're sort of standing and it's like the wall is the wheel. And almost like Wheel of Fortune, you take it and you're standing and you yank it down and it just spins. And in my dream, it was like, it was on its side. So anything to show? Do I have anything at all? Well, if this is the wheel upright and this is the wall, it's a table now. It's like the wheel is a table, and when you go and you turn it, you spin it like a table so that it turns like this. And so when I did it, it was really weird, because I went, and when I did it, my body went with. Like I went and I did that, but then it like sucked me in, and like I went with, and the whole experience, my body jolted, like in where I am right now, it jolted, and I did this weird, it was weird. It's like what it would look like if someone just landed on the bed. Like you land and you kind of bounce and fluff back and you kind of boom. It was like that, except I was just laying down. I was falling asleep, and I just went like that. So that's what your download is. And it was so warpy. You guys know what that's like. I know you've all had that, where you've just taken some epic nap where you feel like you're in a whole different everything. Tell us about this, please. Tell us about this. It's the only bad word on Watch Natalee. The Five of Pentacles. This is very insightful. This is telling me that the situation that's about to turn for you is one where it is really, really difficult to keep going. It's really, really difficult to have faith, to see or feel or imagine a different reality for yourself. I feel like this is the majority energy, and that when you push yourself, like the Strength card, when you really, oh God, just Eminem, when he talks about pulling his strength out. Anyway, so I feel like that's on like maybe the 30% side, and this is the majority. Okay. But I feel like you are trying. I feel like it's really a struggle. I'm not going to lie. It's very much a struggle. But I do feel like there's still some force here. There's still some life in you pushing these people forward. They're not like laying in the snow, leaning against the wall, waiting to die. This one's on crutches. The other one's barefoot, so it's like You're coming through. You're coming through that. Okay, I'm getting betrayal, but for some of you, it's a sense of betrayal, and you have to be really careful because it slides you into victimhood mentality. And some of you, it is an outright betrayal, and you're just coping with it. And you're trying to like heal yourself, lick your wounds, recover, survival mode, and like move forward. Hold on. I forgot. Oh no. So really take a very, as accurate as you can, as do the best you can with with where you are right now emotionally, but try to look at it to see if you're like sliding into that lack, or if you are just honest, being very honest with yourself that a betrayal did happen and that you've got to pick up the pieces and keep going. It's for some of you, that's not all of you though. There we go. There we go. There we go. You're finding out what you're made of. I feel like even those of you where there was a very clear betrayal, that you've still got you at the end of the day, and you've still got that little bit of will gets stronger and stronger. That little bit of will that pushes you to keep going gets stronger and stronger. And it'll become, you know what I'm saying? That you flip the balance so that it's more this than this. Queen of Cups. Ooh. 4 cards. Queen of Cups, 7 of Staves, 5 of Cups, 2 of Cups. Heavy, heavy, heavy emotions. Heavy emotions. We are in emotion land. We are in the feels. We are feeling feelings. Full force. Okay. This is interesting. You going through this, what did I say? You're finding out how strong you really are. And what it's doing to you, it's creating a super boss, like a super, like a very emotionally resilient person, an emotionally resilient individual. Whatever you're going through, whatever you've been through, you're coming out a very... And here's what I like about the Queen of Cups is that she's very creative, very artistic, very emotional. Sorry, that was really loud. She's really emotional, but she can still be vulnerable. Like that's major. For me, this is Lady D. This is Princess Diana vibes for me. Very, very, I just feel that. It's like she still loves. She'll still open her heart. She'll still do that. Yet the first sign when she really gets it, if this was a betrayal, for instance, and you were left out in the cold, totally left holding the bag somewhere somehow, you've integrated that knowledge. Like you've accepted it. You've accepted that happened. And so you add it to your emotional wisdom. You add it to your bank of experience. So on one hand, I feel like you're able to protect yourself better, and at the same time, I feel like you have maintained your ability to love. And here's what's interesting is that with this 7 of Staves, I feel like there are still things that, it's not perfect. I feel like there are still little challenges that you have to face. There are still little... It'll be different for all of you. For some of you, it'll be criticism. I'm actually getting criticism from this. I'm actually getting that kind of, kind of energy. And that's a lot. Actually, that's like the best case scenario because you can just totally ignore it. You know, for others of you, there will be little life things that get in the way, little challenges. Maybe you have to fill out papers and forms and file things and hire people and whatever. So the challenges will be different for all of you, but I feel like there will be many small things to take care of or many small challenges to overcome. But you're doing it because you're on the top of the rock. You're totally the one with the stick. So it's like, and I feel like there's actually a leveling up that happened here. I don't know if you know this or not. I don't know if you feel it or not, but I feel like coming through this, you've leveled up. I feel like you've leveled up, picking yourself up from that. So I feel like these challenges are not mundane or as like, they're different. It'll be different, and they could be challenges to leveling up, to doing something, bigger, or maybe even just resume and get yourself back from wherever this lack left you. It's like the fight to get there. But you're doing it. You're overcoming them. That's the good thing about the Seven of Staves, is that you're overcoming them. You have the stick, so you can do it. The Five of Cups is interesting. I feel like emotionally you're still feeling it, but like I said, I feel like maybe this is only like 10% and you're 90% beauty, and any beast you encounter, you just like, you look into his eyes and it's like down, down cat, and you just move on and you can walk right past that beast. You don't have to stay there and fix it or do anything else. You can move through them. It's interesting, moving through beasts. But even though you're still feeling that like 10%, you literally have 2 cups right there. Right there and right there. There's something coming in for you. And it's a partnership. It's a true match. It's a true partnership. It's simpatico. It's friendship. It's loyalty. It's something really, really nice. Let's look at it together. 4 of Cups. Wow. Dang. I feel like this was probably, what do they say? Rejection is protection. Rejection is protection. Whatever that was, protecting you. I'll tell you right now, everything that didn't go, right, or things that I wanted on this first Venus-Neptune square, remember I talked about that? All of that turned out, oh my God, guys, it was such a blessing. It was such a blessing that all that didn't, it's like, and you might not see that when you're going through it, you don't maybe feel it, but you'll see it later, I swear. That's what that is. Rejection is protection. Ooh, High Priestess. You might even know that now. Oh, the Tower with the 5 of Staves. Wow. Let's clarify that. I don't want to... Here's what it feels like, though. It feels like... Oh, I forgot to say that. So earlier, the downloads before the epic nap, I had this weird... There's something about someone's... I don't know if it's the left elbow or the right elbow or both elbows. There's something weird about someone's elbows. I don't know. Be careful. Watch for injuries. I don't know. Maybe someone has a tattoo on their elbow. I don't know what it is. It was the left elbow first. That was the strongest. And then later in the day, the right elbow. Okay, let's start with this 5 of Staves and the Tower, please. That was way too many cards. I'm not going to take it. 5 of staves in the tower, please. This could be what fell apart for you. Or it could be connected to an upcoming situation. We've got the 6 of Pentacles, the 9 of Swords, and the 8 of Pentacles. Man. Interesting. This is what happened. This is you. I don't know if you gave this person money or if you gave this person like services. Like if you would normally charge someone for services and you were giving this person free services. That's what it feels like. It feels really concrete, like you were giving something away that you could put a value on. For some of you, there's definitely something with the someone you're dating or you were in love with, getting over something. I'm sorry. I don't know how I'm still tired. I took this freaking nap. Okay. Sorry. Here's what I'm picking up. Not for all of you, for some of you. It's not really indicated in the cards. This is just my psychic feeling here. I feel like there was someone, and in this, maybe this is you, maybe it's not you, but this person with this like offering of all of this value, like this monetary value. It was either maybe low-key manipulative. And when I say low-key manipulative, what I mean is that I feel like you felt like that was all you had to offer. That's what I feel here. And it's just interesting that it totally broke the bank. Like it left you out, totally tapped out. Now no, I feel like it's Pentacles. I really do. All right. Let's get the next energy here. This is a major lesson. This is a major... That's too many cards. I'm sorry. It's too many cards. Pretty please. Yeah. I feel like you're breaking this energy. You're totally overcoming this devil energy where they're not going to look at the end of their chain and see you there anymore. You're breaking the chains. All right. One more. There it is. There it is. There it is. There's our Wheel of Fortune, and there's the Ace of Cups. You're turning your karma here. You're changing your karma. Oh, I already knocked. Sorry. Okay. Let's clarify. I kind of want to... Okay, we'll do the Devil. I want to do the Devil, and I want to do the Two of Cups, and then we'll get to the goodies down here, the Wheel of Fortune, the Ace of Cups. Because it's you breaking a toxic cycle. And this had to blow up. It's like you had to... It's interesting because you had more to give. Like you were doing well financially or whatever you had to give, you had extra of it. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. Hold on. Okay, thank you. She's telling me that you thought you had extra. You thought you had extra. Nine of Swords. You thought you were working really hard, thought you had extra. Turned out you should have been saving, or turns out you didn't have extra, or you needed it for yourself. And it was like a double whammy. It's like an emotional and financial hit, loss. Let's take a look. I want to do this first. The Queen, the 7, 5, and 2 of Cups here. All of it together. Tell me more about this. This is you. Building up your inner Queen of Cups. 2 of Cups, 5 of Cups. Ooh. 5 of Staves and 7 of Cups. Yep. You did not see this clearly. You did not see this coming. You did not see it clearly. This could, okay, for a lot of you, actually, for a lot of you, this is a cycle that this could be describing multiple experiences in your past where you did sort of create this idea in your mind that you had extra of something to give to someone that you loved, and you overgave. And I feel like you did fight against yourself with with these 2 5s of Staves. I feel like there was a part of you that knew you shouldn't, that your intuition guided you against it, said don't do it, but you sort of overrode it. And I feel like it was more of a mental anxiety thing. It was more of like you overrode that intuition part with mental stress and just like kind of made yourself do it, made yourself overgive. You're still working through some of that. I feel like over this time, you're going to be working through the 7 of Cups energy, and you're going to see clearly. You're going to see more and more clearly. You're going to be able to discern more and more clearly how this all played out and happened in the past, and then how you're going to enter into new relationships. This could also be like strictly business for some of you. Yeah, some of you this is business only. Some of you this is business and love. Okay. Devil. 10 of Staves. That's interesting. Oh. And then I went to put it like back, and there's 5 of Cups down here, and then one card that I didn't pick up is Queen of Cups. Oh, and Strength under that. So I'm taking it. Queen of Cups, 5 of Cups, Strength, and 10 of Staves. That's what it's been for you. It got really, what I feel like is that it got really, really weary. Oh, that's weird. Where did that come from? The World and the Chariot at the bottom here. But this one flipped out on top of the Tower pile. I feel like this is... Okay, this is interesting because this speaks to how you were using your emotional strength in the past, where you were holding on to your emotional strength to get through these situations instead of like you used your emotional strength to carry more burden. That's what it is. You use your emotional strength to carry more burden. And that's the chain. To take on more and more and more and more and more, and give more and more and more and more and more. Hold on, there's something coming through about that. Something about overgiving. It's got a little heavy for your soul, for your heart, for your emotions. This was your last, it was the last time, is what I'm hearing. It's the last time. That's why it's a tower. It's like, you might have had to lose something really big. You might have had to lose something really deeply. This might just be the time, now that the nodes are changing and these eclipses and all this stuff. It could just be your time, that it's about time to let go of this, to break yourself out of this prison, this jail. All right, let's get to the fun part. Wheel of Fortune, Ace of Cups. I knew we were going to get this Wheel of Fortune. So that's what I spun. That's what it was. It was just like this. And it just like, it was freaky. It was real freaky. Wheel of Fortune, Ace of Cups. Tell us about this turn. This is a new relationship. Brand spanking new. Oh, I love it. The Page of Staves. Oh my God. You are perhaps like hermetic right now. You're going to get a message. You're going to get great news. You're going to get such great news. It's going to be great news about a new beginning, a new project, a new job, a new revenue stream, a new friendship, a new romantic interest, a new something. It's a message. It's good news. It's enthusiastic. It's an envoy, an envoy. Envoy, I think. It's really good. You're going to get some good news. And I feel like this is more you than representative of anyone else or any other thing. I feel like whatever the news is, you will feel so lifted and elevated and great. And this is what you're coming out of, working through. You're already showing up as the Queen of Cups twice. So I feel like the worst of this is behind you and that you are healed. I really feel that. I feel like you're already healed, because my dream, I wasn't impaired, I wasn't tired, I wasn't worried or scared. I really just wanted to spin that wheel. And when I touched the wheel, it's almost like everything took over. Once I went and put my hand on top, once I went and touched it, it's like everything took over and I spun it. But then when I couldn't let go, it's like I couldn't let go, and it just like sucked me in to the whirlwind. And that's when my body, like in real life, did that weird thing. Before settling into slumber once again. So whatever this is, don't worry about it. Keep being the Queen of Cups. Keep nurturing yourself. Keep an open heart. Because that's what I feel like. I feel like what you're going to start to see is, it's like you're in between this. You're in between, because the Five of Cups, he's so focused on the Three of Cups. He doesn't see that there's two cups behind him. It's a mourning energy. It's like, even though there's puppies all over the world, even though there's great, fantastic dogs all over the world, I don't care. Even though animals like me, okay, fine, whatever. I don't care. All I care about is Gia. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like you can't see anything else. You don't want to see anything else. You're still mourning. You're still focusing on the three cups that you don't have. So what I would recommend for you is to try to dream, because you're in this nebulous energy anyway. So, it might be too hard and harsh to try and like go focus on something really scientific and mathematical if you're not already sort of in that energy. Unless you can, that's your personality, go for it if this is like healed up for you. But the majority of you, I feel like you're going to want to daydream, just daydream like the beautiful life you want for yourself, whatever that looks like, whatever that includes. Just be really detailed, moment to moment, breath to breath, what that is, and imagine it for yourself. Because even that alone is pulling you out of the mourning, regretful, sad energy. So you don't have to think about anyone in particular, any specific person. You can just generate the feeling of love. Or you can put on a movie, put on your favorite movie. That's like my go-to thing. That's what helps me. That's what helped me a lot too, is putting on a movie to help change my vibration. That's what it is. Sound, visuals, geometric shapes changes our level of vibration, what we expose ourselves to, what we pay attention to, we pay for that experience. So make it a good one. Okay? Because I would rather this wonderful news find you when you are just a little bit daydreamy and nurturing yourself. You know? It'll be, I want you to feel lifted, and I want you to feel, you know, to help get you from here to here and from here to here. Okay, my love, let's get Divine Feather. I only grabbed a couple decks to carry to the bed, so your oracle is exclusively Divine Feather. What advice? What message? Ooh, what message? What message? Crow. Universal laws and truths are now being revealed. Use this energy to create your reality. Let me repeat that. Let me say everything the right way. Universal laws and truths are now being revealed. Use this energy to create your reality. I'm seeing Rachel McAdams. There's a couple movies of hers I haven't seen. I love her work. I love, love, love The Time Traveler's Wife. It's one of the best. She's showing me that as I was reading that. I feel like that's something for some of you, that you'll get a lot out of that. Okay. Universal laws and truths are now being revealed. Use this energy to create your reality. Remember what I just said about daydreaming? Use that. Use that to tap in to visions of your own life and your own future and your own reality that you're creating, that you're co-creating with the universe. Look, it's at the bottom of the deck. I know who this is for. The White Swan. Here's your feather. The power of divine grace is within you. You. The power of divine grace. Oh, I'm sorry about this low light quality, guys. The power of divine grace is within you. You have no idea how helpful it is drawing pictures. You know how they say to cut out pictures in magazines? It's more than just, oh, I want an expensive car, so let me cut out the picture and put it on my fridge. It's not what I'm talking about. You guys know what I'm talking about when I say all this, okay? Generating the emotion that you want to feel, generating the, how long has that been like that? Generating the feelings that you want to feel, the visions you want to see. Instead of looking back, creating the future, creating that new reality. Boom. Ta-boom. All right, guys, you've got to let me know how this goes in the comments below when this starts to pop for you. I would be very, very interested and very, very, I'm your number one cheerleader, guys. All right, so when these things happen, it's honestly, and I get different feedback from different people that I'm connecting with. So in your own good time, in your own divine timing, I'd love to be there to smile for you. All right, guys, I love you forever and ever and always. I will see you tomorrow. Blessings on your head, loves. Mwah.